このスライムは塩コショウで、やっぱりニンニク味がいいかな。
Oh wait, it's new week. It's a new week. That means we shall craft 20 items for the battle pass, which is, I mean, we're almost 50, but then just so that we finish it, and then cook 20. I always run out of sweet madams, so, and if I only knew that swamp flowers would be needed, I should have picked all of them as soon as I get them. My mistake was that, oh, a sweet flower, I don't really need that, so I never really took time to pick it up, you know. Okay. So since it's a new week, let's start with our usual weekly bosses, and I'll start off with Miss Ryder over here. And so this is what I usually do on a Monday. I do the weekly bosses. I get the pot rewards, the pot tokens, coins. I forgot what you call them. And then if we have time, I might try out the new stage for co-op, it's fun, but then I experienced a player that was just rude. The person stole my boat and brought it somewhere so far. I had to swim, like, wow. Do I try this team? Yeah, why not? Let's just try our Raiden international team. I got Kazuha, but he's not yet built up properly, and I want to try him out also sometime. But for now, I'll do this, and you know, the goal has always been to finish the battle without Raiden. Oh no, where'd you go? Oh, how dare you! Super far away! No! Okay, where's the X? There's the X. That's where you are. Ah, come on! Move! Hurry, before she transforms. Before she transforms, no! Ah! You know what? Okay. Go, go, go. We can do this. We can do this. Ah! Stop, 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 stop. Can we? Where'd you go? No! Ah! Was I successful? Not really. The goal was to destroy Raiden before she transforms. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's either I change Xiangling's build. I mean, she's using the what do you call that? The free spear, the one that increases burst damage. The one that you get when you're fishing. I forgot the name. Aww. Because that weapon is in the substat is in energy recharge, so her let's see. Her attack is 1-7. The catch there, I forgot the name. And she's C6. Her constellations are fine. She is using Crimson Witch of Flames, which maybe I should change. Right? Maybe it should be Emblem. Huh. I think Emblem would be... Gosh. That means I'll be farming again in the Emblem. Oh no. We can't really farm artifacts anymore. Because in a little over 2 weeks, we're getting Subaru! Music. I love the music. But my current favorite is definitely the one in Tsurumi? Was it Tsurumi? I forgot the name of the island. The one where Rue in his story is. Like when I heard that song, it was just the feels.
冒険だ冒険。みんながそばにいてくれ。見切りました。ここより弱滅の時。やっ。
Okay, okay. Alright, okay, ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, so where is... There it is. The pyro moth. Alright. Oh, that works. I guess I can just leave Goba. I didn't know that. Wait. Okay. Goba! Ah! Ah! Aiden! Come on! Ah! Ah! Pick up the chili! Alright, cool. One shot, no. Ah! It's either I didn't crit or something. Ugh! Stop teleporting! Senora! Don't! Okay, just let me kill you here. No! Stop running away! No! She ran away. Ah, she teleported. Ah. Oh, okay. Ow. Oh no. Okay. We got this. Ow. Here we go. Hey, Goba! Would have been nice if Goba did the last bit. Good job, my little Goba friend. Ooh. Very decent. Not the perfect one, but very decent. And who knows, it might roll into crit. Which I can save. I mean, I'm quite happy with the artifacts I have for Ganyu, but I still haven't had any like perfect artifacts for any of my characters. And I've been playing for what, like a year and 10 months, and I still don't have any, what you call it, like perfect artifacts. So that's just, I think that's what I don't like. Is that no matter how long you grind, it's still random. So you can spend like one day and get perfect artifacts, but at the same time you can spend 10 years and not even get one. That's how terrible the thing is. I don't like it. I'd be fine with grinding out for a long time, as long as I'll be rewarded with the stats that I want. But then if you're telling me that I'll be grinding for years yet not really get what I want, that's I just don't think that works. I mean, I don't think that's fair. That doesn't seem fair. But yeah, we're entering your Serenity pot. This is, I changed the music, my pot music, into my favorite. And I'll just sit down and enjoy the music for a bit. it just hits differently whenever I hear it. The sound of the waves. Isn't that just lovely? So beautiful! I definitely love my teapot music. Like that was just breathe, you know? So we go back to our bots hunting. So we do child and then we do Ishta. Okay, I don't have a lot of time to stream for today, but let's try to finish and do as much as we can with the amount of time that we have. And then I might actually do like a very long streaming session on Saturday. Because I'll definitely be doing the new chapter for Honkai, which I'm very excited about. Very excited about. And I'm not sure if I'm ready to see the end of Elysian Realm. My heart. You know what? This is good background music. So, here, watch Goba. I'll be back.
ここに来た理由を説明してください。
ここは領地黄金。関係者以外は立ち入り禁止だ。
ここに来た理由を説明してください。
ここは用地黄金や関係者以外は立ち入り禁止だ。
ここに来た理由を説明してください。
炎スライムは塩コショウで。
関係者以外は立ち入り禁止だ。
やっぱりニンニク味がいいかな。
Alright, we are back. Okay. Yes. Yes. This is a very solid team. You know, when I started, I thought that, oh, 4 stars, not really worth it, and just go after the 5 stars. But then after some time, which is a few months, actually it took me almost a year. It was then that I realized that, you know what, these 4 stars, like the original 4 stars, like they are very powerful in their own right. Whoa. Wow. That was painful. I did not think that through. Okay, let's heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow.
熱々でしょ。
逃げ道はありません。ヒュッ。
Ah.
悪くないね。俺相手によくここの
無我の境地。
Ah!
気を抜いた代償だ。
Okay. I did that because I needed to fill up the bursts of everyone else, because Raiden doesn't really, I mean, she still does damage, but it's not as much as... Ah! Ah! There we go. Cool, cool. Ah. As I was saying, it took me a long time to actually realize that, it took me a long time to actually realize that, you know, these 4 stars, like the original 4 stars, like Bennett, even Changyun is pretty decent. Xiangling, Xingqiu, like they're super good. Like, I regretted not building them up earlier. Like, my runs would have been easier. Because, you know, it's a typical... the stereotyped mindset when it comes to ranks. Like, the higher ranks, they're better. There's no use in spending so much resources, game resources, on lower stars, lower rank characters, lower tiers. But man, I remember the days where Bennett was called the budget Diluc. But now no one can actually do what they do. Bennett heals and buffs your character, increases the attack, and keeps them safe within that circle, and has a very fast recharge time. Oh. And I know that Yellen is around, but I don't have Yellen. And Xingqiu is still doing a great job at what he does, which is to mitigate damage with his ranged swords, and he mitigates damage with the ranged swords, applies hydro that deals a bit of damage as well. So there's some consistency in hydro application. And he heals also by a little bit, which is really nice. And then Xiangling, once you get the Chiles, also buffs the character that got it. It has a very, very powerful and long burst.
Bonjin, mi no hodo o wakimae yo.
Why, yes, I do.
くまなく借りなくと
Ow.
運命の巨霊神里流消滅
Ah. Oh, I should run away.
静まらぬ 今こそ全ての怨嗟を払う時なり
Can we go all out now? I guess not yet.
雪を前へ私は甘く見よ
そこだ
Oh, wrong one. Sorry.
避けよ
Ow.
捕まえたにゃシオナの特性が水中踊りなさいはいそれそれ
Ow. Ah.
私は甘く見ないで運命の
Oh, by the way, I like the music of Aishtaha, like the battle music. Okay, is it gonna do that now? Run away, run away. Okay, cool. I think I'll start off with Deona.
この地が貴様らの墓場となる
So I'll go with the first. I'll go all out now.
千年かかるしかとその身に行けるがよい
Oops.
水中玄関運命よここにいでよ雪を前へ立って
Okay, is that enough?
運命よ
Oh, it's pretty dead. But it just gotta finish through
油断でき
these
ませんね
animations. See?
我は消えぬ
Like, the game won't allow you to finish this until he ends his animations. Which is fine. Okay, so now the question of, do we spend our fragile resin on what's the name? On one of the world bosses. Or spend the remaining resins that we have on a domain. I think you know what, let's just do the bosses, cause I might need I can never get over that. I pulled a Chi-Chi. La lost 50-50. Ah! Ah, the most painful thing. Especially if you're not a whale. Painful stuff. Lost 50-50. But you know what? I actually like Chi-Chi. Like I have plans on building her. Is she the strongest? Definitely not the strongest, but I like her use. Oh, it's up there. Am I going at it correctly? See, that's a technique I've learned. So, oh, this one. Okay. So, I like putting the shield up of Diona because that actually increases the the movement speed. Like, yeah, the speed of the character, but then I guess there's no need for that now. Oh, that's pretty far. But anyway, let's just go for it. So the question of, do we do the wolf? Do we do Andreas? Or do we do Fallen? Who would I need more? You just travel faster with it.
Maya. You. Isa. Yuko.
Ah, sweet flower. Every time I see a sweet flower now, it's like, ah, must get it. All for the sweet madams. Oh, this one. Yeah. No. You. Come on, yeah, do the melt stuff. Oh, where is it? Where are you? Huh. Alright, you. Headshot for it to fall down. And now that it has fallen down. Beautiful. Oh, where did you come from? Oh, man, there's still a new one. Ah, there's a bomb. Ah! Don't judge me. That's pretty solid, I must say. Yeah, let's just teleport there. G was 50-50. Oh, I forgot. Sweet flower! It is a sweet flower! Yes! This is how I am now. Every time I see a sweet flower. Sweet! Sweet flower! Yeah! Ah! Oh. We got the healing Charles? Okay, I'm sure.
風よ
踊りなさい
Ah!
運命の虚栄
Ay! Okay, I still got hit, which is fine. I guess that's done. So we go to the next one. Where are they? Huh. Is this the last one? The ahoy. I mean, okay, sure. Let us do the ahoy commission and finish it. And then we can finally do the the rest. Hey little monk, are you going to Sumeru now? You're all alone. You're kind of upset, little monk. Is this already a prelude? Wait, I haven't experienced this before. This is it! He's really going to Sumeru! Maybe. I could be wrong. Maturity takes time. Yes, no one is completely mature. I doubt something's better to fall into my lap just because it sounded like you'd help me with something else. I promise that you can solve. You can write them down into a drifting bottle and let those troubles float down the river. That way, they might actually be resolved. Lots of monsters outside. You have to say to the wolves. Protect me when I do that. I'm on the case. Nah, you don't have to pay me. I haven't experienced this before. Sorry. Baiju River. Where is that? Navigate. Oh, that's so far. Wow, little Mong. You actually traveled that fast, that far. Alright. But I've never done this. This is new. I've always had the pirates thing and then the progression of the pirates, Pirates 2, Pirates 3. It's the first time I've encountered this commission. I think this is because I've always wondered, why is it going to Sumeru? I forgot where I saw that. Was it in the commission? Pirates commission? Or in one of the side quests? I forget. I think it was in the domain. I forgot. But I know he has plans to go to Sumeru. Good spot to send our bottle off. Ah, sweet flower! Oh no! It's cryo. No. But it's fine. I have my Kazuha and my Mona. Mona. Oh, no. Alright. Did it. That was scary. There's so much going on. Let's continue. Wait, where's my drifting bottle? I was just holding on to it. Now it's gone. You guys aren't really gonna help the guy there. Which he has been there for like almost 2 years now. Yes, we did. Lots of worries. I just really want to know how I'm mature. Same little mom. Before I used to read a lot, and I understood everything that I read really fast. Like I have a good comprehension of the things that I read. But now, I don't know, maybe it's as you age? I don't know. Or depends. If I really like what I'm reading, I understand it perfectly. Aww, with the sound. Oh, a shiny rock thing. Yeah, like him going to Sumeru. Yeah. But let me get that shiny thing first. What is this? Oh! Alright. Okay, got that. Little manga, you traveled so fast and so far. That is shocking. Unless you also teleport. Which would explain why. That's just so fast. I mean, I think people can just teleport also. Maybe. I don't know. That's one thing I don't understand. Like, there are teleport waypoints there. And people acknowledge that it's there. But I'm not sure if anyone can use it. Or maybe only those with visions can access it. I'm not sure. See you, little monk. Aww. I really want to see him in Sumeru. I'm so excited! And I cannot hide it. Sumeru. Yeah, I'll just do the wolf. No, wait, you know what? Since we're pressed for time, let's just do Fallen, which is faster. Sorry. Let's just do Devalen. Oh, Devalen. I remember when I started and I didn't like your difficulty. You are so strong, but apparently you're the weakest. There we go. Man, I love my 4 stars. Like even now, I have Hazel at C1, and I have fun using him, but I haven't really taken out for a spin yet, like with real monsters, because I don't have the materials to ascend him yet. Maybe to increase any. But I enjoy how Hazel is. Like, I enjoy how he is played. This is it. Ganyu all the way, the fastest weekly boss ever. Go. And to think that this used to take me 10 minutes to finish. I mean, oh, eel, no. It used to take me 10 minutes because, you know how it would light up? The floor would light up with all of these pulsing lines as if the floor is cracking. I did not know that you could actually fly and go to a different what do you call that? A different floor, a different bridge. So I didn't know that. So all this time I was battling Devalen and I was healing myself up, and I thought I could just fly in that wind current, and just stay there. I did not know that you could actually go to the other floor. What do you call that? My brain's not working well. Yay, 47 now. 13 days! I mean, Sumeru is in 2 weeks? Ah! Okay, let's try this one out. It's also still there. And then we should be done with our Genshin for the day. I'll quickly switch over to Honkai. Depends on the time though. Not sure if I have enough time, but let's see. Let's just try it out. Loading. My load time is slow because I don't have like a really good computer setup. computer specs. It does the job, but I have a friend who has like, why use Ganyu? Yeah, why not? In the convoy theme challenge, you must protect a driftstone raft that will automatically move towards a destination. The raft will come under attack and will be obstructed while en route. If the raft reaches destination time limit without being destroyed, the challenge is a success. The driftstone raft comprises a propulsion device and 4-stone raft. Each of these components can be destroyed as a standalone part. Pick up repair parts and stay on top of the driftstone raft to repair it. The propulsion device will constantly consume drift energy while en route. If it runs out of energy, it will stop moving. Pick up drift energy and stay on top of the driftstone. Okay. A driftstone raft's progress is to be barred by some ominous obstacles. One type of obstacle will cause the raft to stop moving. Destroy these ominous obstacles to allow the raft to proceed. The other type will deal damage to the raft as it passes through. Destroy the support pillars on either side of this obstacle type to destroy them. Okay. Yep, return challenge. Do I want to use Ganyu? Why not? Maybe I should have used Ayaka. Hazel! You are beautiful! And amazing! Yay! Can I still change? I want to change. Still have time anyway. I want to use my baby Ayaka. Yay! Ah! Beautiful Hazel, I want you! What happened? Ah, so cool! Ah, I can jump! Ah! Okay. So, what do we do? Escort. Right. We are. Go, Yoimiya! Destroy him! Okay, you know what? Maybe I can. Okay, fine, let's just go here and kill him. Okay, yay! Ah! Ah! What are you doing? Wow, they're pretty sturdy. Whoa. My attack is just weak. Oh, yeah. We get that. Not you again. Where did that go? Ah, yes, it was a success. No, my coin. They got the coin, which is okay, fine. Let's not be selfish. Wow, these jelly turtles. A lot of HP. More than our world jelly turtles. Okay. Alright. Okay. Olimar. Alright. You know what? Okay, fine. Whatever. Okay, got these. I don't have a lot of coins though. Is that fine? Yay! Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Ah. Alright. 620. Yay! That is a good enough score, because that means I got all of the rewards. That was okay. I really want like a really epic combo co-op moment, like a raid. A raid type. You know, we would have like a really powerful boss that you really do need co-op to beat it. And there should be dynamics like a shield, like one boss. You have to have a shielder in the party. Oh, we're done. Alright. Since we are pressed for time, I will end Genshin there. And go for the break. As I try to change the game and bring out alright. We've done Genshin, we've done all the goal for today, which is great. Okay. Honkai! I'm so excited for Honkai's new chapter, like the finale. I know that it'll take time for us to actually experience the entirety of the finale. But I just love Elysian Realm. I know there are some people out there who actually don't like it, which is surprising. Maybe because of how the story is locked between completing stages in ER, but I just loved it. I love the entire history of the previous era. I love their struggles, their humanity, even though they don't seem human anymore. They've gone surpassed it. But then the characters, it's very diverse. They all have their own personality. They shine within that short few chapters. But you know, Elysian Realm is one of my favorites.
Captain on bridge.
I don't think anyone can top chapter 25 though, in terms of how it made me cry so badly. Like, that is the entire time time with there you go. The entire time with Himiko was just no. I cried my eyes out. That was just painful. It was bittersweet, you know. Even up until now, whenever I look back to that time, I just choke up because Himiko. Okay, we are saving for ELYSIA. I really want to get Mobius's outfit. I think that is a very beautiful outfit. But man, if it wasn't ELYSIA, I definitely would get Mobius's outfit. But no, not anymore. We cannot do that now. Okay, we actually got the max then. New? What's new? Well, I don't really need that. Okay, let's finish this. I like this map because it's easier and I just find it easier. So the target is Griseos, fragments, and crystals. But then once I reach, like, okay, I only have 3 resets now, so I'll just take this one. Then I'll just take this one. Oh, there we have Griseos. Yes, confirm. Let's get that. One more. Ooh, one more. No. Wow. Okay, you know, I'll just get this. And then for this one, 33. Whew, one more. Okay, you know what? Let's do Elysian Realm and then we'll get back to that one. Or we can do Universal Mirage, which is also just fast. But you know what? Let's do ER first. Okay, quick start, deep sequence, finality. Oops, I forgot about this. More range damage. I guess I'll just take this and this one. Okay, and then we will do Mobius with her sigils. Then he will take, and then VK, Divine Key, more, and then I know Mobius is not a burst, but I'll just take it there. Yep, that's it. So can we do this in 15 minutes, hopefully? because that's the only time I have. Like
実験
30
を
minutes
始めるわよ
more.
こんな風にしてるけど
Alright. Ill Fortune and Dark Assault as usual.
そこまで
No. No more bear. Infinity Signet, please.
残
Oh,
業し
there we go.
だった
I wonder if I should restart. I don't think I have to restart.
容量調整実験を始めるわよ
Alright. See, when I started, it was Mobius's banner. So I mean, she has carried me through the story, through the events, all the other stuff. She really did. So she has a very special place in my heart. Plus, she's actually very strong.
拒まないで
I find Mobius to be very strong. No, no, entwined. Okay, fine. I'll get Rhoda. So, since Mobius was my first main up until now,
実験を始めるわよ
she has like
頑張るわよ
revealed.
ラットさん
Yeah, I made that mistake. I should have used the support skill before using my supports. So I want to get her costume. Like that was the plan, you know? Was to get her costume. She deserves it. After everything that we've been through, she has been my main, and she carried me through all of the story stages, and even up until now, she's the one that I use all the time to clear Elysian Realm. Come on, why won't you give me Entwined? Fine, they poisoned it. So she deserves it. But then, Elisha. And being free to play, I cannot.
かわいい子ちゃん
I cannot. I know that people will say, no, just get the costume. It'll still take some time before. It'll take some time before it reruns back, and they might not rerun back for a very long time. Which, you know, I understand. But then, when you're not really spending, you know, your priority would always be to get the base characters their kit. Because you need those more than the costume. The costume is more of a liberty. Who are you? Oh, cool. That's
ここ
nice.
で諦めないでね
Because usually I get like the IMG imaginary bosses, mobs, and they take longer. Yo, give me Entwined. There we go. Alright. then let's get dead. You didn't give me entwined, game, so now give me
実験を始めるわよ
dead. Alright? Are we understanding each other?
知れないわ
Alright, let's gotta go. Done? We are done. Cool,
拒ま
cool.
ないで
Dead, please? No, you won't give me dead. Sure. Newborn. Which I don't need anymore. Newborn used to be really, really powerful. Before the Infinity Signet nerf. With the rotation with Mobius
実験
Signet.
を始めるわよ
It was hard. But once you get it right, it's just great.
久しぶり新しく
Oh, wait.
この仕事はさせろ
Infinity Signet, please. There we go.
眠い残業久しぶ
And since it's there, let me change now before I forget to Griseos. And then let's max entwined. We can't really. Do I want to buy anything here? I could get long trip. Okay, I actually want to get this. And I can't get this. No, let's refresh. I'd rather get an Eden. With the elemental breach. Okay, you know what? Let's just get this.
りここから
Alright,
そこまで
time to get dead. Maybe I should have maxed out Rodent instead. Oh
実
well,
験
should
を
be
始め
fine.
るわよ食べられないように気をつけて
Alright, Mobius, show your sneaky power. Oh, I left there a bit, my lord. Alright, destroy them. The Alis of Angst. Oh, there's that. The smelter zombie. Come on. Boom. Look at Hoa.
死を怖がらないで
Yes. And the last piece. Alright. Okay, Griseo. Then here's the hoping that we get Eden's Signet at least in the shop. If we still have a
実
budget
験を
for
始めるわよ
that.
実験私には優しくしてあげてね
Alright. Inaris! Revenge for all the hardships you've done when I first started. Elysian will. Oh. Whoa. Oh. How dare you. Yeah.
一緒に絵を描こうそう
Um. Okay. I want the yellow. Do you want to get Giseas now? Why not? Let's get the Giseo now. Because why not? Alright. Now they're painted. Do our usual ultimate. Ah! I need you guys to be together, okay? Okay, cool. Cool, cool. There we go. Finally get yellow and warm. Faded stars, which is beautiful. Now we get, yeah, let's go to Pardo's shop. Are you here, Pardo? No, Pardo's not there. Okay, still have the stars there, which is good. That is what we want. We restore. And let's max dead out. There's really no use maxing those up. I want to max this out, but let me buy something first. Is there any Eden's signets? No. Let's refresh it. Ooh, we got an Eden signet, which is what we need. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, let's get that. Let's go back to Griseo because we want her enhanced signets. I used to do Infinity, Deliverance, and Gold. But I find Griseo to be more long-lasting. Oh, I do not like this lag at all. Alright. Very powerful. Good job. Fallen leaves. I like the other one. A flame extinguished. There we go. Alright, here's the hoping we get the blue paint. Because overall, all of those paint colors work together. You know? So, we want to get all of them. For this boss though, I need to... Pretty good damage so far. Oh, are they dead? Oh, no, no, no. Because usually when they slow down, that means that they're dead. Or defeated. That's ah. Okay, this is it. Okay, cool, cool, cool.
パルドお姉ちゃんの尻尾は暖かくて気持ちいい。カンちゃんの毛もモフモフで
So we get the blue and cold, which is what we need. And we're complete with Griseo! So now we go with Eden. Although we are not sure if Eden will show up.
実験を始めるわよ。
Gold, gold, gold signet? No, not gold signet. Okay. Yes. Which is good enough. So, which do we... the yellow and warm is what we want to increase. The red and hot. Yeah, we don't have like the enhanced one. So I guess we'll save that, and then we change this to Eden's, the gold signet, and then for now,
始めましょう。
I'll probably do
そこ
Fuka.
実験を始めるわよ。ちょっと痛いかもしれないわ。
Alright, nice. We are doing
優しくしてあげてね。
damage that we need. Beautiful, Mobius. Surely deserving.
すみません説教し
Eden? Oh, they won't show up Eden. Good thing I saved that reset. But no Eden! What? Fine, let's just do Sakura.
実験を始めるわよ。
Ah, yo. Okay, at least we are doing the damage that is needed. Oh wow. Right? Yo, attack this one. is why you need Eden. But Eden just won't show up. Boost total damage. Okay. Damage taken by enemies? Is it gonna come out there? No. I mean, I guess this is fine. Man, would have been perfect if we got Eden Signets. Hi, Pardo. Okay. No, Eden. Okay, let's refresh it one more time. There we go. This is what we need. So now what can we increase? This one! No! Don't have enough. Fine. Might as well. So since we're there, let's bring in that one, and we are all set. Alright, come here, Nicholas. Alright. We successfully evaded that monster. Okay. Prepare to experience pain. Don't panic. You can do this. Alright, good damage, good damage. Now down to 4 bars. Woo! Run away, run away, run away. Ah! Okay. Alright, good job. Alright. Ah! Run away. This should be it. Yes! Good job. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. So long, Nihilus! Bye. Alright, so that is an achievement for me because I did not get the taint. That's so much of a hassle to get hit by that, and the bar goes full. Ah! Alright. Now, the problem with ELYSIA is that she has too much HP. Like for real though, she has too much. Ah! What was that? Ah! What's that? Okay. 2 bars. Let's just circle around. Not give her the time of day. Ah, wow. Ah, one more. And then okay, now at 14, 13 bars, 12 bars, 11 bars, 10 bars. Okay, alright. Just circle around. 8 bars, which is beautiful. 7 bars, 6 bars, 5 bars. Okay. 4 bars. Oh. Ow. Okay. 3 bars, 2 bars. One bar? No. Alright, no bar. Almost there. Done? Yes, done. With 19 seconds to spare. This would have been faster if we got like the Eden signets or even yeah. Would have been faster if we got the Eden signets. Alright. So we can go back here and get this one. And I don't have time, so I will just do this. Okay, cool. All done. Cooperate with... oh no, there's no... Who is it? Who has that notification?
艦長の期待を裏切ったりはしないよ。もっと力があれば、
Okay.
もっと多くの人々を守れる。
Right? I'm sorry, I completely forgot all about you.
大人たちは毎日こんなに仕事があるの？
Yes.
波は
Good job. Alright. We only have a few minutes left. There we go. That should be it. Oh no, we still have the Armada. Okay. Physical. Okay, let's use you. Oh, the brain.
ブローニャ作戦地点に到着。ファイヤー。私の番ね。やっ
know, I still get confused, like how you. That is just too bad. Oh. Okay, good job. Yes, I know. Ah, come on. Stop. Oh no, this is a very bad run. Come on, go! Oh no, I was attacking the wrong one! Ah! That was annoying! I attacked the wrong one! No! You know what? No, fine, let's just continue.
これは私が果たすべき役割だから。
And then, I mean, let's see. If my scores are very bad for these, then I will... work on it. I don't have enough time. Alright, good job. At least at this, we would have a high score. Would it be enough to compensate for the terrible score with Jizo? Not sure. So we'll use elemental bonus damage. Elemental damage bonus. Was able to use Azure Imperious Burst. Should have used her burst before I went back to Shift Thunder. Still a pretty decent score. Okay, I met the 40,000, and that's okay for me already. I might do that some other time then try to get a higher score, but that should be fine. I mean, those Honkai cubes are just good for that. Okay, so I do not have enough time now. Okay, you know what? Let me just do 2 of these probably. And then end it by then. Because I gotta go. Time.
私はもう過ちを繰り返さない。彼女たちのステージに戻る。
Oh. Yo.
これがあなたへのレクイエムよ。テンポを上げましょう。震えなす世界のイカズチ。
夜の権限。
結末の余韻に耳を傾ける。消えなさい私もここまでにしましょう。
That's what we needed.
運命の影はすでに落ちた。私はそれに同調しているだけ。
Yep, yep, yep. Okay, go, 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 go. 1. I'm not gonna finish all of these. They're just gonna take.
私はもう過ちを繰り返さない。完成。何事にもステージに戻る。
Alright,
これがあ
cool.
なたへのレクイエムよ。
Beautiful.
震えなす世界のイカズチ。夜の権限。
Alright.
クイルが消滅するときに結末の余韻に耳を傾ける。
Bye.
消えなさい。
Alright.
運命の影はすでに落ちた。私はそれに同調しているだけ。
Okay, okay, all good, all good. You're happy with that? I will finish that on my own time. Yeah. Okay, confirm. Let's get it. Okay, if that is the case, you know, I'll just
私は闇
why
に
not? Hooray, hooray. Accept. Come on, guys. Accept it. No, why are you okay? Alright, sure. You said twins. Rosalia. The vodka girls.
行動開始。そろそろ終わり。来年のこと早く。吠えなさい。国から。そろそろ終わり。一刀両断。
Alright, Naris, do this.
来年のこと早く。
You know what? I should have chosen like a very strong character just to save time. Because I just remembered I don't have my Herrscher Thunder build. Why? Okay.
国から。 終
There we go, found the new one. Ah! Ah! Ah, finally.
ミッションコンプリート。
Thank you guys. That was somehow a good run. Alright, yes, we are. Okay. Yep, cannot do the rest at the moment. So, all that's left is to shop. I'll get all of these because that's all I can spend it on at the moment. There you go. And then this one, get Kuseo. Oh, wait, is there something else? This one. Is there no metal plates? You know what, why not? Let's save that. Let's get this, and then let's get this. For the Armada. Actually get that. I'll think about those. Okay, so for this one, I don't have enough. Okay, who's this? Who has that red notification thing? They say?
私たちの住む場所は
Oh, cool.
どんな
Yes.
感じなのかな。
Okay, good job. Almost there. Still a long way off. So we are done. We are done for today. Yay! So I might again on Wednesday. Today is Monday, so I might stream again on Wednesday. What game? Not yet sure. I'll just find out when I get there. And then on Wednesday and Friday, and then Saturday I might do a very long stream by then just to do the story. Oh, I'm so excited. So that's it. Yeah, I guess I'll be ending the stream now. Bye.